What's up guys, my name is Chris Kane and welcome to Let's Play Morph Girl. So, there are a lot of FMV games out there and I can't remember a single one I've ever played. There's like games like Night Trap, there's the game, which I thought about recording, but then I saw this, and this is newer and I'm very intrigued. So, I don't know how long I'm going to be recording this, but I know this game has multiple endings, but we're just going to get into it. This is going to be really fun. I've never played a game like this. So yeah, Morph does not autosave. Morph Girl is... I think it's your wife who... It's an FMV game where your wife is like possessed or haunted or something like that. It's weird. When visible, use the cog wheel to save, load, or quit the game. Remember to save frequently. Load these saves if you wish to revisit them. If you heard of the game called Her Story, it's kind of like that too. You alright, babe? This should be fun. Yeah, it's like a Japanese horror, like paranormal activity thing. My name is Elana Pierce. On Friday, it would have been a year since the death of my wife, Rebecca. Also, we're looking at past tapes of your wife. Rebecca. Since then, my life has been one of tedium and monotonous routine. I work an underpaid office job at a failing insurance company. I don't have any friends and I rarely leave the house. And in just a few days, everything is going to change. You don't say. Who's recording her? It doesn't matter. It's gonna be a weird Let's Play because I usually am talking most of the time, but this is one of those games where you have to watch and make decisions. What's on your mind, girl? Rebecca was a writer. Her reluctance to find real work put strain on both of our finances and our relationship. During an argument over our accumulating debt, Rebecca suffered a seizure. She was quickly diagnosed with terminal brain cancer. She died 9 months later. Every day I watch her favorite movies, read her journals and her short stories. What started out as a means to move on quickly became a routine that I couldn't escape. There is little to my life outside of what I left of Rebecca. Wait, is this Rebecca or is this me? Is this a lesbian couple? I think it's a lesbian couple. I thought we were looking at Rebecca, but I think this is the character. That would explain some of the reviews I saw where somebody put like lesbian ghost girl game or whatever. I very quickly began to underperform at work. My boss was very understanding, but as the company started to lose money, coworkers began to resent me for the work I could not do. I was quickly relegated to my own office. Coworkers make hateful comments and drop hints about my supposed job security whenever I talk to them. I try not to talk to anybody. People tell me that I need to move on and get over Rebecca's death. I don't want to. I can't. So I won't. It's been 5 months since Rebecca was diagnosed. Breathing is becoming difficult for her. Movement is almost Herculean task now. While her doctors say that we still have options, Rebecca is beginning to refuse further treatment. She wants to travel. Oh. I had to click that. She wants to travel the world before she dies. She see all that she can while she can. She's giving up. I don't want her to. She's tired. Too tired for optimism, too tired for treatment. She's tired of living. We argue constantly over the continuation of her treatment. She only has months left. If she doesn't, she's getting visibly weaker with every passing day. She can barely walk, let alone travel the world. It could kill her. Rebecca knows all of this. She doesn't want to be miserable anymore. She wants both of us to spend the rest of her life in some exotic country, to elope from her with no treatment, with no money we do not have, with time she doesn't have. Ooh, now here's our big choice, and we can't save. Perfect. Beg for treatment. I beg Rebecca to stop talking as though she's gonna die. What starts as a heartfelt plea rapidly turns into me screaming and shouting at her. I tell her we can't afford to travel, that she can hardly walk, that she's stupid for thinking we could do anything other than try to get her better. Rebecca quietly agrees to further treatment. It doesn't work. Rebecca only continues to worsen, and we are soon out of options. Rebecca can no longer walk or breathe by herself. She often cries, frequently wishing that we could be on the beach somewhere in the Caribbean. I feel guilty. Just a few days until the anniversary of Rebecca's death. Oh, let's save. Let me see what that looks like. Hold on, load. And then, yeah, that's correct. I'm not ready for it. And this started pretty, pretty tough. So what, on the anniversary of her death, then all this creepy ghost shit happens? Every day goes by the same as the last. What show is that? Is that Cone? I thought that was Coneheads for a second. Oh, I like the little hearts on her shirt. That's cute. I don't know if it's guilt, loyalty, or just fear that compels me to stay put. Well, you're mourning. People do it in different ways. Oh, sorry. How can I have happiness when I denied her the same? Rebecca wants me to read some of her book on account that I never have before. I've always condemned her choice to focus on writing as opposed to pursuing legitimate employment. Her writing has always been a source of major contention between us. She wants to know what I think of it before that's no longer possible. I don't know what to say. She's desperate for me to read it despite prior altercations. This makes me feel angry and a little bit guilty. Despite everything, she still insists that her writing career is important to her. The very pursuit that has jeopardized our home, financial security, and our marriage for years. I don't want to encourage her, but it's her passion. Tell her that you will. I tell Rebecca that I will read it. It's a collection of short horror stories. I finished them all in a few days. They're really, really good. Or good, really good. Rebecca's university grades are relatively poor, but she was always highly regarded for her fiction writing. She's really talented. I feel guilty. Only now that she's dying, only now that she's dying have I even bothered to read any of her work. After all these years, I've kept Rebecca from her writing aspirations, and now she really may never reach them. When she asks if I'd read it, I'm too embarrassed, ashamed to admit any of this to her. I tell her that I've been too busy. She never asks again. I often think that I would do anything to get Rebecca back. Would I? Would you? That really sounds like it's like right next to my ear. Another day, another dollar. I refuse to get on with my life, and yet I still expect it to change. It's almost as though I were waiting for something. Man, that almost sounded like it was going to play the Stranger Things theme song there. Days in the life. It's been 2 months since the diagnosis. Rebecca is exhausted from chemotherapy, sick of both the side effects and its administration. She doesn't like her doctor or any of her nurses. She hates the hospital and is very outspoken about how much she doesn't want to be around real cancer patients. Rebecca doesn't want to feel unable. She's restless and very much in denial. It's Friday night. Rebecca wants to go out with her friends. I tell her that I don't think it's a good idea for her to be exerting herself so soon after therapy. I need this, she says. I'm scared that this will be too much for Rebecca, but I can't keep her from living her life. What a situation to be in. Like, the obvious choice is to insist she stay, but I mean, the story tells that she dies anyway, but at that point, do you just let her go? I'm gonna say let her go. I tell Rebecca to have fun. I worry all night but refrain from calling. At around midnight, Rebecca comes home early. I pretend to be asleep. She's wheezing. In the morning, I ask Rebecca about her night. She says that it was a little too much for her, but she's glad that she went. Thank you. Yeah, just making sure I'm recording. I remember a couple times where I recorded a very long, story-rich game, and like 20 minutes in, I see that either my recording stopped or whatever. So what, is this the day of her passing? Or is that Friday? No, not Friday. I guess today is the day. Whoa, hold on. Let's, I just see the pug. Made me smile for a second. Yeah, look at the little pug. Alright. What is that? Yeah, I forgot. Like, the FMV games, they'll have, like, a scene like this where the person's just standing there. I think I see something by the bath plug. Is something leaking? Doesn't look like water. Should I go in? Okay, let's save here and go in. Going in. Because hell yeah, I'm going to investigate that. It's very thick in consistency, almost as though it's oozing out of the plumbing as opposed to dripping or leaking. It looks black. Or maybe red? I don't know. I don't know what it could be. It doesn't seem to be coming out of the shower head. You sure about that? Is it coming from the ceiling? What? Okay. It's kind of like Paranormal Activity, where it's like, it's a tense scene, nothing's happening. You think there's something going to happen, nothing happens. I'm going to make a new save after that. I don't know. I don't know what was in the bath, but whatever it is, I need to forget about it. I'm not going to clean it up. I can't be thinking about this right now. Not this week. I have some time before I leave for work. I can collect myself in the living room. I can pretend that everything is alright. It isn't. Another story-rich game I've been meaning to play is Oxenfree as well. If you guys would be interested in that. What is this? We got photos, we got notebook, films, and TV. Photos. Photos of me and Rebecca on the day we moved in. We probably shouldn't have moved into a house with such expensive rent, but Rebecca wouldn't stop talking about kids. Though Rebecca was set on living in the city, she also thought we needed the extra space. I think we would have been good parents. Nice photos. It's fucking blank. Or we're just not allowed to see them. Notebook. It's one of the notebooks Rebecca used to write her stories in. Holy shit. If you want to read it, you can pause it. Come with us. Like I said, you could pause it if you like. Come with us, number 1. That's the achievement that popped up. It's Rebecca's collection of horror movies. Well, some of them. And TV.
Let me die. Let me die.
The Brain That Wouldn't Die. I used to like this one. The film was about a mad scientist who managed to keep a woman's severed head alive for several days. Is this a real movie? The woman begs for him to let her die. At that point, I probably would feel the same. Unsurprisingly, I no longer care for it. Could I seriously sit here and watch the movie? Oh god, movies back in the day didn't care how long it took for these credits to roll. Like, I don't know, I've heard of contracts where it's like the person's name has to be on screen in the credits for like 10 seconds, so it would take forever. I remember watching an older like Western movie with my mom, and intermission came on, and I laughed because like intermissions aren't a thing anymore. So it's just funny. Could I seriously watch the movie? Ew. Wow, that's nuts. About to get a copyright for uploading a movie to YouTube. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but I've just never seen this in a game where you could watch a movie in a game. Oh, I guess she died during surgery. Oh, it's a silent movie too. Yeah. All right. That's funny. Like I could see them talking too. Yeah, saber that. Leave. Watch the whole movie with no audio. That's funny. Another day. Please finish report by the end of tomorrow. Maybe you'd be happier writing somebody else? What? Maybe be happier working somewhere else, sorry. Passive-aggressive comments certainly aren't uncommon around here, but I don't think I can put this report off any longer. I'll do the bulk of the work tomorrow. I can't do this right now. Yeah, I think the plumbing, I think we need to call the plumber. I used to take comfort in working here after Rebecca's death. I could pretend that she was at home waiting for me just like before. A small part of me really believed that she would be. I wonder where this game was made, like where this is taking place. Not that we're getting scenic, you know, if this was like London or whatever, like you could see the outside and see what it's like, but whatever. That sucks. If I came home and the fucking tub was just clogged randomly, that's fucked up. Whatever was leaking has now completely filled the bath that quickly. It looks like blood. Can't be blood, right? I need to call somebody over to fix this. I don't want to. I don't want to have to deal with any of this. Well, it's called life. Like, there are a lot of things we don't want to deal with, but you're gonna have to get the plumber on the horn, as they said back in the day. I can't deal with this. Not today. Not this week. Not anymore. Fuck this. Yes, call him. Why would you put that off? I tell them about the bath, how it looks as if it was filled. Don't say that. Leave that part out. Just say it's, like, not going down. I expected they don't believe me. Yeah, because you used the word blood. I can't send anybody over until Monday. And I'm expected to live with a bath full of this for 3 days. Well, you were willing to not call and just deal with it anyway, so whatever. We're going to save again. Like I said, for this whole video, I'm hoping to get one ending. And then go from there. Fuck that. Oh, here we go. Shit's about to pop off. Wow. Did the ghost put on a towel? That's funny. I don't know why that cracks me up. A ghost wouldn't give a fuck about a towel, would they? And it wouldn't... Because a spirit to have that so much energy to be able to have mass for a towel to anyway. Rebecca always insisted on living in the city. It's expensive. We went over this. We can only afford a small house. It's overpriced, ugly, and the landlord's a bitch. We're we to live anywhere else, this place would be a fraction of the rent I pay for it. We crossed out. I can get us somewhere bigger. Maybe if we can afford what Rebecca needs for recovery. I want to move. Making sure that Rebecca gets better as fast as possible is more important to me, but Rebecca insists that we stay. She says that the city is our home, that she doesn't want to leave our memories behind. It's a terrible place. We could save money. Yeah. Well, I mean, we have to save where we can. Man, Rebecca's not being helpful. Convince Rebecca. I tell Rebecca that it isn't her decision to make. I'm the only one working to pay our rent. She chose this house. It's my turn. Rebecca reluctantly agrees. She doesn't speak to me for hours, but it's for her own good. Until we get an urgent call about a test result, we drive to the hospital in silence. It's not good news. It's terminal. Rebecca is dying. So what? Where did Sadako go? Or wait, is Sadako the Ring or the Grudge? I forget. Huh. Alright, here we go. Okay. I think I heard something break in the kitchen. Is somebody in there? I don't have time for any of this. I'm already late for work, and if I don't finish my report today, I could lose my job. Honestly, I'd rather be burgled. Should I go in? If it's anything like other horror movies, this ghost is not going to be in sight. Of course there's nothing here. I was sure that I heard something break in here, but nothing seems to be out of place. Really? Maybe it was nothing? It seems like there's nothing, but why do you feel like you have a presence in here? Me and Rebecca used to write notes like this to each other. She used to leave them so that I would see them before I left for work. Is this some kind of joke? This isn't funny. Only someone who knows enough about me and Rebecca could do something so personal. Even the handwriting looks like Rebecca's. I'm so late for work. Fuck this. Me. There you go. I knew the ghost wasn't going to show up. She gonna get like a personal email from Rebecca or someone pretending to be Rebecca, because of course. Yeah, she's not letting go of her memory as much as it hurts her. New phone, who dis? Hello? Nothing? Nobody seems to be there. I guess I'll hang up. Well, I didn't get a choice there, so. That's my home phone number. Is somebody really inside my house? Are they really calling me from my own home? Also, if you're living alone, why do you have a home number when you have a cell phone? That's not economically smart. Anyway, surely this has to be some kind of joke. It's coming. Oh, we tracked the killer's whereabouts. It's in the house. I shouldn't answer it. They've broken into my home and called me. I really need to finish this report by the end of the day. But then maybe I should answer it. I have no idea who this person is or why they might be calling. Who knows who it could be? Who knows who it could be? How about you call the police? Let it go to voicemail. Ugh. Answer. You seem very calm. Heavy breathing. Strained, raspy, and painful breathing from what sounds like a woman. It's absolutely horrifying. It sounds so painfully familiar, so reminiscent of Rebecca's breathing over the last couple months of her life. Just as the cancer had begun to spread to her lungs. Who could be doing this? Why are they doing this? It knows my name. Okay, so call the police. Call the police. Don't go home. Don't go home alone. She's not gonna do that. Stay calm. Keep calm and go into your house alone. Stay calm. Whoever's doing this is likely responsible for everything that's happened. Blocking my fucking pipes and shit. This is just some terrible joke. I will just call the police, change the locks, and forget that any of this ever happened. Everything will be fine. Normal. Normal. So hopefully you actually had the police search the home. Most likely the police are going to be like, there's no one in the house, right? Because that's how ghosts work. Oh! Watch there be a quick time event. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, there's... Your back is the front... behind you is the front door. And after seeing that, you decide to go upstairs. When safety is behind you, you go upstairs. Well, great. Now safety is on the second floor, and you have to jump. Anyway, let's save again, because... Oops, I saved over something. Oh, well. Like I said, I'm just playing until getting one ending for right now. The figure standing in the kitchen. Despite everything, it felt like Rebecca. You didn't... okay. You didn't feel her, but... you feel like it was Rebecca. It isn't Rebecca. Maybe if I hide here long enough, it'll leave of its own accord. I'll stay here until it does. Bullshit. Rebecca has been hospital-ridden for a week now. She's on life support. She could no longer move or speak. She could clearly breathe. We had to take her. She will never leave. The doctors say that she has only days to live. She's going to die. Rebecca is in horrific pain. She frequently gestures to her life support. I know what she wants. Pull Rebecca's life support. Rebecca flatlines less than a minute later. It's what she wanted, but it isn't what I wanted. It's a very strong thing to do. If I were to refuse, she would only spend her remaining days in agony waiting to die. But there was so much I wanted to say, so much I should have said to her. Her friends, her family, they never even got to say goodbye. I took that from them. I panicked. Now she's gone. You killed her. Oh, well, I was looking at it from assuming all of this has been done. Wow. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, it's the anniversary. All right, I got an achievement for the anniversary. Well, that was creepy. I didn't know that I robbed all of her family of seeing her. I didn't know that. Well, let's see. You were up there for what? A whole day? Maybe it left on its own accord. Oh boy. All right. Well, bills. Let's remind ourselves of our predicament. Yeah, overdue rent. Rebecca was always too focused on her writing to consider employment, but we managed until I was demoted. Let's look at that empty photo album. Photographing me and Rebecca at a party just a few days after we'd met. I was a loner at university. I spent a lot of nights at the student bar alone, hoping that I wouldn't be. One night I wasn't. I met Rebecca. She very quickly introduced me to her circle of friends and invited me to a party later that week. We kissed for the first time that night. The notebook. Notes and nice things. It's one of Rebecca's old notebooks. She used to write her short stories in these. Again, if you want to pause and read it. Come with us, number 2 achievement. Alright, what's on the TV? Attack of the Giant Leeches. It's one of Rebecca's old movies. She used to make fun of me for liking it. She said it was a really bad film. You can like bad films. That looks fucking... What the fuck? It's like giant cockroaches. Like, yeah, they're leeches, but like... It's like cockroaches. Attack of the Giant Leeches. This one actually has sound. Anyway. We can't save. Alright, table. Nice polka dot shirt. Diary. That diary says 2015 in a black and white FMV game. She said, no, my dreams might as well just stay in my sleep. Who gives a shit? Clearly not me. I don't give a shit. I'll just stay in the hospital and be miserable for the rest of my short fucking life. She's the biggest critic I have. Makes me nervous. But I did read him, though. I think we're nearing the end of this game for our first ending. Yeah, this is recapping all the decisions we'd made. But wait, I thought... Diary of the Dead. Wait, how did she write in that last page? Anyway. Preserved Rose. Rebecca gave this to me on the last Valentine's Day we've ever spent together. She said it would last forever, so that she would make up for all the Valentine's Days she was gonna miss. It is wilting. Aww. Trinket? It's the crystal graduation bear I gave to Rebecca when she graduated, where she had encouraged me to become more confident and outgoing. I'd pushed and tutored Rebecca to finish university. I was so proud of her that day, and so very grateful. And the ring. It's the full engagement ring that I used to propose a few weeks after we'd moved in together. It was a very cheap ring. We didn't have a lot of money at the time. I was worried that she wouldn't like it. I don't think she did, though she would have never admitted it to me. Well, that's everything. So we can't save? Okay, here we go. Well, we can leave this room, the safety of this room. Let's foolishly do that. God, that's like one of my biggest fears is like if you're peeking through a door and you just see a face there, like... That gave me goosebumps thinking about that. Yeah, surround yourself in darkness. I'd have all the lights on. Oh, here we go. Are you just still there? Also, those are clothes. That's not a towel. It's waiting for me. What does it want? It hasn't done anything to me yet. It feels like Rebecca. It looks like it has, like, grayness, like gray skin, except for its left hand. What if it's okay? Maybe I should approach it. But then maybe I should grab a knife from the kitchen first? Just to be safe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, save. But we could redo this if we want, so... Let's go in without the knife. Let's hug it. Let's try to... Because so far this thing has not been hostile. Approach it with love. Oh my god, that's so fucking eerie. Do you want to watch a movie? Okay, never mind. Her hand turned gray. Reject it, nah. Accept. Don't snap my neck. Oh my god, we do hug her. It wasn't Rebecca. But aside from her inconsistencies in both memory and personality, its actions were almost identical to hers. And that was real enough for me. You got to know this spirit? What? What? Did you hook up with her? I moved to an affordable country home just like I wanted. It was a nice place, somewhere comfortable where I could hide Rebecca from the world. You hooked up with a ghost. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't expect that. It barely spoke and it never felt human to me. But I would go on to pretend that things were just as they are prior to Rebecca's death for almost 11 months. Okay, I have many questions. Does she feel cold? Is her hands clammy? Like... Oh my god. My life didn't really change after Rebecca came back. I got another office job. At first, it was refreshing to be around coworkers that didn't resent me, but my life was too secretive to ever make friends. It may have been the same old routine, but now I wasn't in it alone. What the fuck? Also, why does she always have to have her face cover, her hair cover her face? In bed, she was fine, and then the ghost is washing dishes. It's more responsible than Rebecca. I often felt guilty, but never guilty enough to return to my grief. What? That's not good. Page 11. So the rest of her story. I died 11 months later. Whatever it was, our relationship was symbiotic. Yeah. Imitating loved ones to feed off of willing hosts to survive. As it turns out, there's only so long a person can last such a relationship. I don't know if it was worth it, but it was easy. Oh my god, I didn't... Yeah, wow. Oh, geez, that actually got me. Wow. It took the form. Wow. It took the form of. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, yeah, Morph Girl. This is one of 6 ends to Elena's story. Well, hold on a minute. So yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's a creature that takes the form of something that you're like grieving, and it manipulates you, feeds off your energy, and then she died. Like, of course, wow, wow. All right, hold on a minute. Let's go back to let's go to this. Let's grab the knife. All right, girl. She's like, "What are you doing?" Oh, it's so dark. It's darker than it needs to be. That ending, though. Knife. Oh shit, it knows. I didn't even go for her with the knife. It just knew that I had intentions of stabbing her. And that was the end of that. Everything would be and remain the same. Everything would return to normal. Everything would return to normal. Never changing. So you're still grieving, you still work your office job. Okay. Wow. You just buried her out there. Well, in the first ending, we found out it wasn't Rebecca, but she thought it was Rebecca. So in this ending, she thinks she killed Rebecca. Again. Right? Stagnant. Alright, so we're going to do the reject option, and then we'll end the playthrough there. But this game is cool. The other game I want to play is D. So look forward to that. I'm going to try to make time to play that. So we're going to go in. Yeah, so far the accept ending is hilarious to me. She, like, I love how she had the knife in her hand, and then it just automatically was just coming for her neck. Nah, bitch. I just run away. Salty. She's probably really upset. I ran away from the thing that claimed to be Rebecca and didn't look back. I kind of feel bad for the ghost now. Or the being, whatever. Telling no one, I fled to the other side of the country to get away from what I saw that night. I moved into a little affordable home inside a rural town in the countryside, a place where I thought I might be safe. Well, good thing we saved some money. But it didn't end there. Oh, fuck. This thing... What? What? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it followed you. It attached itself to you because, yeah. That's a shame. Um, Rebecca did not seem convinced of my rejection and would not relent on its advances. I couldn't go on living like this. Oh, hold on. I feel I'm about to make a dumb choice here. Followed me to it would follow me to my last breath. Oh, wow, she's right there. No, but that's what it wants. Are you kidding? I have no choice. Are you kidding? Just keep swimming is what that's called. All right. Well, that was fun. This was well done. Like I said, the one part where she picks up a notebook that says 2015, like that kind of breaks the immersion that this is like an old FMV game. I don't know. I thought it was gonna take place like in the 90s or something, or like but this was cool. So yeah, if any games you'd like me to see me play in the future, again, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's like watching one. It's like watching one of these like Netflix B horror movies, or whatever. That was kind of cool. What's FSM? Oh, that's full screen. Did I fuck up my recording? Maybe. Credits. Good shit. This was cool. Yeah, Attack of the Giant Leeches, public domain. The Brain That Wouldn't Die. Yeah, I've never heard of these two movies. I feel like I have to check them out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'm looking forward to playing like D the game and like Oxenfree and like stuff like this. But other than that, that was cool. That's about it. I got 3 out of 6 endings. If you guys want to play this yourself, this is like $5 on Steam if you want to try it out. But this was really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, peace out. You have a good night.